Hello everyone, how are you today? Are you good? Or are you very good? Excellent. Now, before I read today's story to you, I just want to check on something. I want to check that you're still counting. Hopefully you're getting really good at counting to 10. So I'd like you to carry on and see if you can get to 20. You can count in different voices if you want. That always makes me laugh when you do that at nursery. If you get to 20 really easily, then I want you to see how far you can actually get. And maybe somebody at home will send me an email and let me know how far you've got. You can count anything, don't forget, you can count steps going up to bed. You can count pieces of pasta. You can count leaves on the floor, or pairs of eyes in your house, or nostrils, anything. You can count anything, fingers and toes of everybody in your house, as long as you're counting. And don't forget, you can also count backwards to get to 0. So you might want to have a go at that. But please keep counting. It's really important. Right, today's story. Borrowed another book from Miss Kitchen. Thank you, Miss Kitchen. It's this one. I love books. I get very excited about books. I get very excited about this one because it's a memories thing again. I used to read this to Emily and she's now 22. So it was a long time ago that I read it to her. But when I read it now, it reminds me of all those times. And we have had it in nursery. It's by the same person who wrote Giraffes Can't Dance. So we do know that author. It's The Lion Who Wanted to Love by Giles Andrea. Deep in the African heartland, way out on the hot sunny plains, there lived a small lion who didn't fit in. And Leo was this lion's name. Now lions are usually fierce and lions are meant to be strong. But Leo just wanted to love everybody and play with his friends all day long. "You worry me, Leo, my darling," his mum started saying one day. "You'll never survive in the animal world if you don't learn to hunt for your prey." "But Mummy," said Leo, bewildered, "I don't think I quite understand. I'm sure there are plenty of lions that hunt who could kill all the beasts in the land. And besides, when I'm close to a zebra, a funny thought goes through my head. Instead of deciding to bite through his skin, I'd much rather hug him instead." "I have spoken," said Leo's mum sternly. "It's up to you now to decide. But if you insist that you're not going to hunt, then there's no place for you in our pride." Poor Leo crept off to the jungle, but hoped that with love in his heart, he'd learn how to cope in the animal world, though he didn't quite know where to start. That evening, while Leo was sleeping, he woke to the thunder of hooves, and when he looked up from his lair, he could see a whole antelope herd on the move. Some leopards were running beside them, surrounded by thick clouds of dust. Leo thought quickly. He jumped to his feet. "I must help them," he cried. "Yes, I must." Then he caught sight of 2 injured young ones who couldn't keep up with the bunch. If he didn't help them to try to escape, the leopards would eat them for lunch. Leo led them away back to safety and gave them some food they could eat. He licked their wounds clean till they both became strong, and he nursed them back onto their feet. The antelope babies kissed Leo and told him, "We'll never forget that you saved our lives when we thought we were dead. You're the loveliest lion we've met." Leo was very excited. His face had lit up in a smile. It's fun making friends in the jungle, he thought. Then he lay down and slept for a while. From that day on, Leo decided to run to each squeal and each cry. He led little hippos to watering holes and he taught baby birds how to fly. He helped a giraffe who'd been injured and a vulture who'd broken his wing. And even though all of the friends gave him food, he never once asked for a thing. Then, one day beside a wide river, Leo heard a small animal scream. He ran to the banks and caught sight of a cheetah being swept very quickly downstream. "Please help," cried the cheetah in panic. "I haven't yet learned how to swim. The waterfall's going to drown me, I'm sure." With a splash, Leo boldly leapt in. He managed to rescue the cheetah and push him quite safe to the side. But as he was trying to scramble ashore, Leo slipped and got caught in the tide. The river was crashing and foaming, and Leo let out a loud yell, but the waterfall wasn't too far away now. So the cheetah rushed off to find help. The friends Leo had in the jungle all raced to the bank straight away. They wanted so much to show Leo their thanks. At last they had now found a way. They climbed on the rocks through the rapids and linked themselves up tail and paw. The elephant wrapped his long trunk round a tree, which anchored them safe to the shore. And when Leo got to the rapids, a lioness dipped down her head. She lifted him gently across to the bank. "You're safe, Leo, darling," she said. "My son, you're a brave little lion," she spoke in her humblest tone. "I was wrong. Now I see love can bring us together. Please, Leo," she said, "come back home." You've got to be strong to be different. And when you've got love on your side, you've got the most valuable gift that there is. We want you as king of our pride. I think I like that book so much because Leo's kind and caring, and he shows everybody how important it is to be kind and caring. That's one of the reasons I love that book so much. Right, I've got some phonics for you now. I'm going to do some blending. It's been a while, but I've chosen words from the book. And let's see if you can blend the sounds together and make a new word. First word. L-E-O. L-E-O. Let's see if you're right. L-E-O, Leo. Were you right? Good. Next one. This is what Leo used to like to do. O-G. 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 Hug. Well done. Last one. B-D. B-D. Let's see if you're right. B-D. Bird. Excellent. If you want to try to trick your family at home, you could try that. You could say, "Dad, can you pass me the toy?" Or you might want to say to your auntie on screen, if you're talking to your auntie, "Today I looked up and saw the S-O-N." You could be the teacher and see if you can trick them. Right, I'll go now and have a think about the next book I'll read to you. I'm hoping I'll see you really soon. And in the meantime, I want you to stay safe and just be kind to each other. That's the most important thing, just be kind. Take care and be kind. Bye.